Asking whether a pond should be placed in full sun or the shade is a common question. The good news is you can have a pond in either full sun or full shade. For me, the best position for a pond is just where you're going to enjoy it the most. So don't think so much about sun and shade. Just think where you're going to get the most enjoyment out of it. I like to go nice and close to the house with a good view from inside. This is my most recent build. It's in full sun, and I put it there because I can see it straight out from the reading room window. This one here is one of my patio ponds, and it's in full shade. There are a few disadvantages and advantages depending on where you position the pond. It's probably easier to care for a pond that's in a shady spot. The advantage of a shaded pond is that it's much harder for string algae to grow. Also in the shade, the temperature remains more stable, which is good for the fish. Your plant choices are a bit more limited, but there's still plenty that you can grow. You can even do water lilies still, and they will flower as long as you feed them really well, particularly in early spring and summer. So the advantages of a pond that's in the full sun is that you have heaps more plant choices for not only in the pond but around the pond as well. The main disadvantage is that algae could become a problem. This one here was the first pond that I built in my yard, and I was worried about local laws and stuff, and I just made it too shallow, and that just makes the water heat up too quick. It can be a bit of a problem for fish, but mainly it's the algae that drives me crazy at certain times of year. Here we are again at my latest pond build, and it's in full sun, but I made it much deeper than that first pond, and at the moment it's got no issues. One of the other mistakes that I made on that first pond is I probably didn't put a big enough pump on. You want to get a lot of oxygen into the water in full sun. It just is going to supercharge those beneficial bacterias and help keep away green water and algae to a certain degree. So if you do put your pond in full sun because that's the best position for it, just make sure you go at least 2 foot or 60 centimeters deep. Also, for a pond in the sun, add plenty of plants, particularly on the surface. That's going to help shade your water a little bit. And don't forget, have a good filter. My preference is a bog or a wetland filter. So like I said at the beginning, you can put the pond anywhere you like. There's just a couple of things to be mindful of when you select that location. Like I said, if it's up to me, I would put it wherever I'm going to get the most enjoyment from it, because we have solutions to all the problems that may arise, whether it's in full sun or full shade. So I hope this video has been helpful. If it has, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.